Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Today I wanted to cover two projects for you that are both in the storage crypto business. One of them is more of a cloud storage than the other. The other one's kind of like traditional storage, but they're also venturing into cloud storage because of the other one. So the two projects I want to cover today are Filecoin and Arweave. And these two projects are completely different market caps. Filecoin's kind of been in the business for a while with crypto, and they've been through a couple bull runs. So we'll take a look at that one first, and then we'll look into Arweave and which one I think could do better returns in the next bull run for you guys if you're interested in investing in either one of these. Now, full disclosure, I don't have either one currently in my portfolio. May or may not add some at any point in time, but I want to cover various different projects for you guys, even if they're not in my portfolio. Just so many tokens that you can choose from that are good projects and can't have them all. So we'll just jump into this one and take a look. We've got Filecoin here currently at $4.90 as the time of this recording. It's June 3rd. So if we look back at the 180-day window here, it was down to $3 back in December of last year, and it jumped all the way up to like $8.64 in February, and it's had a good correction now down from that. So it's, you know, almost it's under $5, and I think it's under some crucial support lines, so you could see some further downside of it. But now is a good time to be dollar cost averaging into actually both of these tokens. We'll take a look at Filecoin's chart here. As you can see, it was up to $9.48 on some exchanges. It's almost a 2x from where it's at currently, or about a 2x. So good time to be dollar cost averaging into some of this. As you can see here, this is when people were buying. We had this crash here back in December, but these zones here, this under $5 range, where a lot of people are buying, and then it jumps up in price. So it's under that zone here again. You can see here it came down, bought, and jumped back up to like $7. So right in this range here. So these are good zones to be picking this up at. It was down to like $4.36 about 10 days ago or something, but anywhere in this range is good buying zone still before it jumps back up if you're interested. Filecoin aims to provide cloud services. Filecoin's announced stack of services intended to decentralize alternative to Amazon Web Services, Google Cloud, and Azure. And as you know, these other services are not decentralized, and Filecoin is decentralized. So it kind of takes like the government stuff out of deciding, or even these projects really deciding what storage they want to have on their servers. Decentralized is the way to go. So Filecoin already offers basic decentralized storage data, allowing users to earn crypto tokens by providing the cloud storage. And the parent company, Protocol Labs, is also responsible for IPFS, a decentralized storage network. What is the connection between IPFS and Filecoin? Filecoin and IPFS are two separate complementary protocols, both with Protocol Labs. IPFS allows peers to store, request, and transfer verifiable data with each other, while Filecoin is designed to provide a system of persistent data storage. Under Filecoin's incentive structure, the clients pay to store the data at specific levels of redundancy and availability, and storage providers earn payments and rewards by continually storing their data and cryptographically proving it. So they basically get paid by storing the data indefinitely. The longer it's stored, the more money that they make. These components are separable. You can use one without the other. IPFS currently supports more self-organized and altruistic forms of data persistence via tools like IPFS Cluster. I don't want to get into that too much lose the interest of this video, but just kind of give you a background on what they're doing. Basically it's saying, Filecoin's been under this 20-day, 50-day, and 100-day EMA recently, so it's kind of on a downward trend. Kind of keep that in mind. And then if we go to here, the SEC has recently declared Filecoin a security. Grayscale Investments wanted to have put in an application for a Filecoin trust, and the SEC basically sent a concern to them saying, we think it's a security, we would like for you to withdraw your application for this. So it's not good news for Filecoin, but at the same time, the SEC hasn't given any clarity on what they consider a security when it comes to crypto. That's just not good for anyone, really. It's not good for crypto. It's not good for investors. It's not good for America, really trying to get and adopt new technologies. So there needs to be more clarification on this. So that's more than likely why the price has been down recently for Filecoin. And so now when you hear this FUD, like I've said before, these are a time to buy these projects that are still great projects, still have a lot going for them, but when FUD comes into the market and drives these prices down, that's time to be picking them up. Go ahead and take a look at Arweave here. And it's at $6.86. If we go back to Filecoin here quick, I just want to look at the market cap on this one. 2 billion market cap. Now, if we go to the price, we go to the max price, it did get up to like $187 or something, was around all-time high was $236. So some people are calling for like almost a 50x on this token. But if you look at the market cap was at just 12.5 billion. So there was a lot fewer coins in circulation because currently it's a 2 billion market cap already, and it's only at $4.90. So from 2 billion to 2.1 billion to 12.5 billion, a little over about a 6x from here. So keep that in mind. Just because it hit, $200 and some before doesn't mean it's going to do it again this next bull run. You got to take into consideration the circulating supply versus the market cap, what it was before. And now we still have only a fourth of the tokens in circulation, so there could be more. I'd have to look at the tokenomics on this one, but there could be more coming into circulation between now and 2025 that could dilute the price even more. So just keep that in mind. The potential for this to do a 10x is probably very doable, but likely, it could even do better than that possibly. But just keep the market cap in mind and don't look so much at the previous prices, the previous bull runs. Look at the market cap. We'll go to Arweave here. Same with Arweave. We got the market cap on the max. It hit 4 billion market cap in the last bull run, and the price was at $80. And right now it's at a 344 million market cap. So if it hit this previous market cap of around 4 billion, that's more than a 10x from here. Still a young project, and it's only been through one bull run yet. So potential for this to do greater than Filecoin, I think, in my opinion, is higher. I think it could do a lot more. Like if it hit was it 4 billion last market cap, if we go to Filecoins and it hit 12 billion? Yeah, 12.5 billion. It's a 3x from Arweave's market cap, and that was, right at the end of the last bull run here, really, November 2021. So, this could do the 12 billion in the next bull run, which would put it at like a 30x from here. So somewhere around there, 30 to 40x. Keep that in mind. And the chart here, as you can see, it's come up, and it was at $13.82 recently, just back in February, and then it's come all the way back down, about 50% drop to where it's at now. So also a really good buying zone for this one if you're looking to pick it up. And then trusted by the best, Meta did actually invest in this when they were doing NFTs for Instagram. I don't think they're doing them anymore currently because NFTs have had a bad image, but they still have great partners, and if Meta was involved with them, that they saw something really good in Arweave. And this is more of a cloud-based service that they have, a decentralized. Now, it's mostly decentralized, but I was reading an article here on the Motley Fool, and they were saying how Arweave works. I don't know if Arweave or Arweave. They were saying how it works with. They can do, for legal reasons, they do have the option to kind of adjust the decentralization somewhat to prevent things being stored on the network that could potentially be harmful, like sexual abuse of children and stuff like that. So that is a good feature that they have the option of, so they don't get into legal trouble and get shut down by certain governments, that they could work with them to keep certain things, extreme things of this nature, off from their cloud storage. So that is a good thing. So I wouldn't say it's 100% decentralized, because there's still this option here for, if the government stepped in, and that could be a concern for any of these really. Certain governments could come up with ways to, push certain projects not to store potentially harmful material on their database. But at the same time, it's still more decentralized than other things like, Google Cloud and stuff like that, because they really can choose what they want and not want to have on their storage system, just one company making that decision. They're on several exchanges, both of them. I think these are both great projects. Partnerships for Arweave, though, are Solana, Avalanche, Polkadot, Cosmos, and Near Protocol. So basically, these projects using Arweave for their blockchain data is huge. And as long as these projects are going to be around, there's definitely a use for the Arweave protocol to be used for their storage. They were trying to basically say that they're going to almost guarantee permanent storage. They can't guarantee 100% permanent storage for your data, but they're saying for a conservative estimate up to 200 years based off from the tokenomics and how they get rewarded for storing the data on the network. They can guarantee at least 200 years of storage, so it's not 100% permanent for eternity, but 200 years is a long time. And one person needed data stored for more than that long, it would be, kind of an unusual situation. But that's like the minimum that they're saying they could store the data for, possibly several hundred or thousands of years. So that's a good thing, and that's a one-time fee for clients. They're not having to pay like a monthly or annual fee for storing their data. You pay once and your data is stored forever for at least the 200-year mark for their technology. Now there's others in the space as well that are coming into this space for data storage and cloud storage, but these are two really popular ones. I could personally see Arweave doing better than Filecoin, just because it's a lower market cap project, and the partnerships that they have are just huge. And all of these other blockchains like Solana and Near Protocol and others using Arweave already, the potential for it to grow is just huge, because there's going to be more of a need for this protocol to be used in the future. And with them guaranteeing your data storage for permanent, but at least 200 years, that's huge. So, and Arweave also being the cloud provider originally, and Filecoin originally doing traditional file storage, and now they're just getting into more of a cloud-based storage, is showing that Arweave has had the better vision from the start. So I'm thinking potential for that one is greater. That's just my personal opinion. I'd love to hear from you in the chat below what you think of both projects, and if you're holding either one of them, and price predictions for them in the chat below. I appreciate if you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Trying to get these videos out to you guys daily, and try to put out quality content for you guys that's based off of real information and not just hype and speculation, but try to get good quality information out to you guys. But that's all I forgot for this video, guys. I appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one.